The story of Muammar Gaddafi, from revolutionary to ruler. In the deserts of Libya, a young Bedouin boy named Muammar Gaddafi grew up herding goats beneath the endless sky. Born in 1942 to a poor nomadic family, he carried within him a restless fire. A desire to change his country, which at the time was ruled by King Idris and deeply dependent on foreign powers. As a student, Gaddafi devoured the speeches of Egypt's Gamal Abdel Nasser, the great Arab nationalist. Inspired by the dream of unity, independence and dignity for the Arab world, he formed a secret group of young military officers. On September 1, 1969, at just 27 years old, Captain Gaddafi and his comrades staged a bloodless coup. King Idris was overthrown, and Libya became a republic. To many, Gaddafi was a hero, the young soldier who had humbled the monarchy. He introduced his own ideology, the Third Universal Theory, written in his Green Book. Rejecting both capitalism and communism, he claimed to create a new form of direct democracy through people's committees. Oil wealth was nationalized, and much of it was used to fund housing, education, and healthcare, raising Libya's standard of living dramatically. But Gaddafi was not only a reformer, he was also a dreamer of empires. He poured money into Pan-Africanism and Arab unity, funding liberation movements across the continent. His boldness made him a thorn in the side of the West. Over time, however, Gaddafi's rule hardened. Critics were silenced, dissidents were jailed or executed, and opposition was crushed. Abroad, Libya was accused of sponsoring terrorism, including the 1988 Lockerbie bombing in Scotland. The country faced sanctions, isolation, and airstrikes from the United States in the 1980s. By the 2000s, Gaddafi tried to return to the international fold, striking deals with Europe and the US, even investing Libya's oil wealth abroad. But at home, his 42-year rule grew heavy with repression. His vision of people's democracy had in reality become a system of absolute power. When the Arab Spring swept through North Africa in 2011, Libya erupted. Protests against his rule quickly turned into armed rebellion. Gaddafi vowed to fight to the last drop of blood, but NATO airstrikes and rebel advances sealed his fate. On October 20, 2011, near his hometown of Sirte, Gaddafi was captured and killed by rebels. His death ended one of the longest reigns in modern Africa, a rule that lasted over 4 decades. To some, Gaddafi is remembered as a revolutionary who gave Libya pride, wealth, and influence. To others, he was a dictator who ruled with fear, silenced opposition, and brought his nation to ruin. His story is one of contradictions, a shepherd boy who rose to become a king without a crown, whose dream of freedom ended in blood and chaos.